Hi everyone, it's Jessi at the JCC in St. Paul. Today we're doing a bar workout. I'm using a chair and a few light hand weights. So we'll get started tonight with some basic squats. I'm gonna find my feet parallel a little bit wider than hips distance apart. And then bring your hands to your heart, sink down, and then press the arms back, down and up. Good. And when you come up to the top, you want to make sure that your hips are over your ankles here. Gonna sink and lift. Good, driving through the heels, connecting into the glutes, down and up. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. All right, so we're gonna add in some twisting here, turning on the obliques, firmly pressing the hands together. Inhale, let's center. Exhale, we go right. Center, left. Good. Just a little bit side to side here, really firmly pressing the hands together. Try to keep the hips nice and squared forward. Good, last set. Twist, center, twist, and center. We're gonna layer those two on together, all right? Sink, twist left. Down, twist right. A little bit more challenging to keep the hips steady and stable when we're alternating with those squats. Down, twist. Good. Inhale, exhale, strong breath. Final 2. Last 1. Rise up, arms stretch to the sky, hands behind the head. Open the elbows nice and wide, drop your head back. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale with sound through your mouth. Breathing in, breathing out. Final time, inhale, exhale to restack. All right, from the top with our prayer squats. Hands at the heart, sink, press, down, up. Keeping the weight back in your heels. You can always adjust where your feet are at as well. This needs to be a little bit wider for you. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna add on that twist, all right? So sink, twist left, sink, twist right. Finding a breath pattern that's comfortable for you and your body tonight. Just make sure to find nice, smooth, steady breath. And twist. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, final 1. Great job. Hands behind the head. Open the elbows wide. Drop the head back. Breathe in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Breathing in. Breathing out. Final time. Inhale. Exhale, hands return to the heart. Last time through our warm up here, feet are parallel, little wider than hips distance apart. When you're ready, sink, lift. Good, connect into the core, press the hips forward at the top. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, twist left, sink it down, right, sink. Good, stabilize to the hips as you twist. Feel the obliques, twist. 4, sink, 3, 2, final 1. Sink, lift, hands behind the head. Open the elbows up nice and wide, drop the head back, press the hips forward, breathe in, breathe out. Lifting the head up over the body, close the elbows in on your face, tuck your chin into your chest, breathe a little bit of space into your neck. And then lift the head up, release the arms down. Okay, finding your light weights here, going into an arm series. I'm gonna step open into a wide second position. You don't wanna be too wide, and you wanna make sure that your toes aren't cranked open too wide at all as well. Make sure your big toes are in line with one another. We're gonna start with some basic bicep curls. Try to prevent the hips from swaying back and forth. Curl. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows in tight to the waist. Little offering forward. Pull the elbows in. Exhale forward. Inhale, pull it in. Thinking about your core. Pull it in nice and tight as the elbows travel into your waist. Jeez. Forward and back. 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, we're gonna add on some legs here. So we're gonna do a bicep curl, releve, lift the heels, drop everything back down. Now if you're on carpet, might be a little bit more challenging for you to lift. Do what you can. If you lose your balance, no problem at all. Curl and curl. Good, we have 4, 3, 2, final 1. Can you stay lifted? Elbows in tight, little offering forward. Pull it in. Exhale. Inhale. Good. 4, 3, 2, final 1. Lower the heels all the way down and then sway the hips a little bit side to side. All right, from here, going back to those bicep curls, this time we're gonna hold it nice and low, okay? So sink all the way back in your heels, bicep curl, reach. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. You're trying to tuck the tailbone under. Feel the quads working, the glutes working. Good, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows in tight, offer forward, pull it back. Exhale, inhale. Good, total of 8 here. We're halfway there. You got this. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Stand up nice and tall. Slide your right arm down your right leg. Left arm up and over the ear. Inhale through center. Exhale up and over to the left. Returning back to center. One last time around here. I'd recommend shortening your stance a little bit more for this one. Let's releve, lift the heels. We're gonna curl and bend right here. Reach the legs long, reach the arms long. Down and up. Good. A little bit more control required here. Here's 4, 3, 2. Last 1, hold it low, elbows in tight, pulse it up an inch and down an inch, up and down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the legs, drop the heels, and then step the feet hips distance apart, toes forward. Just take a little forward fold here, chin to your chest. Take a moment to reconnect to your breath. All right, very nice. Let's roll it all the way up to standing. Feet are a little bit wider than hips distance apart. This time we're gonna do a bicep curl to a press up. Okay, my palms are facing the midline of my body. Lower down, release. Curl, push, lower with control, lengthen the arms. A lot of times we just use that momentum. Try to really stay connected there. And push. Good. Tendency here as the arms come up overhead is to splay the rib cage. Try to stay nice and tight into your core. Push it up. Lower down for 4 and 3. Beautiful work. 2. Last 1. Push it up. Pull it down. All right, we're gonna layer on a little bit here, adding on the legs. Come down into a squat. You're gonna go ahead, bicep curl right here. Now you're gonna lengthen the legs, press the arms up, lower down. Bicep curl, push. Elbows in, lower down. It's up and down. Great. And down, good. Okay, last 4. Wanna add on another element? Push it up, lift the heels, lower the heels, drop it down. 3, lift, and down, 2, and down. Last one, lift, lower it all the way down. Gonna go into a tricep series here. Hinging from the hips, elbows in tight. Crown of the head is lifted in line with the rest of the spine. Tricep kick back, pull it in, back, in. Squeeze the back line of the arms. Shoulders are relaxed down and away from the ears. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms are long. Squeeze it in and in. Squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little baby lifts. Press it in. Up, in. Lift an inch. Press it in. 6. Press. 5. Push. 4. You got this. Last 2. Final 1. Press. Lower all the way down. Forward fold. Whew. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Final time, inhale, exhale, hook the belly button to the spine, roll it up piece by piece to standing. I'm gonna widen my feet just a little bit more. Hinging from the hips, stick the glutes out and back, but connect into your lower abdominals. Your arms are hanging below your chest here. Your knuckles are forward, your palms are facing your thighs. High row and reach. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze the shoulders together down your back. Push. Pull it. Reach it. Good. Soften through your jaw. Soften through the muscles in your face. Keep the work in the arms. Take the work out of the low back if it's there, okay? Readjust your position if you need to. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, little pulses. Squeeze, squeeze. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Give your head a shake, yes. And your head a shake, no. Let's roll it all the way up to standing. All right, last exercise of our standing arm series. Your feet are a little wider than hips distance apart. We're gonna sink down into that deep squat once again. All right, your arms are lifted. We're gonna do arm and leg together. So right arm, right leg, press it out. Pull it in, out, in. A little bit of a shift through center. My palm is reaching behind me, out and out. Good. Try to stay pretty deep in that squat. I know it's hard. For 8, 6. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up nice and tall. Very good. Dropping the weights all the way down. Let's go ahead and come down to a tabletop pose. Wrists are below the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Draw the lower abs in nice and tight, little cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, rounding through your spine for cat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, thoracic flexion, tighten up to your core. All right, great. Let's return to that nice flat back, coming into a plank, all right? If the plank is not for you, come down to your forearms or stay on your knees in a modified plank like so, okay? Curl the toes under, lift the knees up. Crown of the head is nice and lifted. Let's take 4 rounds of breath all together. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky. All right, we're gonna shift it forward, plank, push it back, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, push it back. Good, forward and back. We have 4, push, 3, 2. Last one, push it to downward facing dog and hold. Pedal out your feet a few times. Shake your head yes and no. Maybe a little twist from side to side. And then we're gonna go ahead and return back to our high plank here. All right, come down to your knees, round back into a child's pose. It's really warm in this room tonight. Sweating quite a bit. Knees open, hands walk forward, releasing your heart down. Couple rounds of breath. And exhale. All right, rise up to a quadruped. Wrists below the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here, hover your quadruped. Curl the toes under. Left leg back, right leg back. Left knee in, right knee in. Right leg, left leg, right knee, left knee, left leg, right leg, knee, and knee. A few more times. Really try to bring the knee in underneath the hip flexor. In, back, back. Let me speed it up a little bit. In, back, back, in, back, back. Last 2 sets. Finish it up. And back to downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Let's go hand to opposite elbow. And little sway from side to side here. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Sorry, my little thing fell off here. All right. Take a little break. Leave it all to bloom. You were right. Let's come all the way up into our standing work at the bar. Let me know if you guys can't hear me for some reason. I think we should be fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and have our left hand on our chair, and the left leg is going to be the standing leg. Right leg will be long out in front of us, and I want you to have a soft little bend through the knee, all right? Hand to the hip. We're trying to prevent any tucking under here, so try to really keep the core in nice and tight. We're gonna lift up, tap it down, up and down. Up, down, 4, 3, 2, 1, passe. Bring the big toe over towards the left knee. You're gonna pulse it over and over. Squeeze the glute. Pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the leg long behind. There's a little hinge forward. When you're ready, lift the leg. Lift and lift. You have a soft little bend through the knee. It's up and down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna layer it all together. We go forward, back, forward, back. Good. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you transition. Good, we have 4, lift, 3, last 2, final 1. Lift it back, bring the big toe towards the knee. Gonna pulse it out and out in your passe. Out, out. 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, take a little forward fold down towards your feet. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Belly button to the spine. Rise up piece by piece. One more time through that exact series. Firm grip on your chair. Left foot standing leg. Right leg out long. Point the toes for 8. Lift. Exhale. Give that slight external rotation. Pelvis is stable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it long and back. Up. Up. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Passe. Pulse it out and out. I want you to really squeeze the glute medius, side of the glute for 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 times we go front and back. Exhale. Inhale. Great. Feeling the glute fire as the leg lifts behind. Feeling the quad and the inner thigh fire as the leg lifts in front and lift. We have 3, 2. Last one, lift and lift. Find that passe position, pulse it out and out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice job, ladies. Let's go ahead and transition to a new series. Gonna open up into our wide stance here, second position. Toes out, heels in, arm out in front of your chest. When you're ready, we sink and lift, down, up. Good, try to keep the hips stacked under the collarbone. I know that's kind of hard here. Squeeze at the top and lift, good. We have 4, 3, 2, final one, releve, lift the heels, lift the arm up, drop the heels and lift. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, last one, stay lifted. Bring the arm back down in front of the chest, bend, push. Use your chair for some support. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, pulse it, up an inch, down an inch. Pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch the legs, drop the heels, sweeping the arm up and over the right ear to the left. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale, exhale. Final time, inhale, exhale, transition to face your chair. I'm keeping the right leg long behind me, and then my left leg is going to remain the standing leg, all right? We're gonna have a little hinge forward, so not all the way just yet. Stack your forearms on top of your chair if that's easier. Now point your left toes, right toes, lift and drop. Soft little secret bend in the knee is gonna help you a little bit here as we lift the leg into hip extension. Very good. Up and down. Squeeze the underside of that glute. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. Pulse it up and up. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. From the start, tap, lift, down, up. Good. Standing leg might be feeling quite a bit of work as well. We'll be here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up an inch, down an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back. Keep your hands on your chair. Put the weight back in your heels and sway the hips a bit side to side. All right, let's rise it all the way up to standing. We're going to transition to the other side. This time I'm going to have my right leg as my standing leg. Right hand has a firm grip on my bar. And then left hand can be to the left hip, all right? Soft little bend through that front knee. And then I have my foot a little externally rotated just for a little bit more support there. We're going to do 8 lifts. Up and down. And remember, the goal here is to prevent the hips from being pressed forward. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little hinge forward, lift it up and back. Good. Core is tight. Pelvis is stable or relatively stable. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift to passe. Big toe to the knee. Pulse it out, in, out. 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 times we lift forward. We lift it back. Take the time to find the proper position for each of these exercises. Lift, little hinge forward, lift. Good, here's number 4. We're already halfway there. And lift. Nice, 3. Exhale. 2. 1. Lift to passe, pulse it out and out. Pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, shake it out a little bit. All right, again through that same series. Hand is on, big toe forward. When you're ready, lift and drop 8 times. Really feeling this work in the inner thigh. Take the time to feel it there instead of just going through the motions for 3 and 2. Final 1, you lift it up and back for 8. Halfway there, here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big toe to the knee, pulse it out, out. Pretty small range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. You lift it forward, you lift it up and back. Forward, tip, good. Here's number 4. Good, home stretch. 3, 2. Last one. And lift, good. Big toe to the knee, pulse it out and out, your passe. Pulse, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. We're gonna go ahead and transition to our next series. Wide second position, toes out, heels in. Left arm out in front of the chest, squeeze the shoulder down the back. Plie and lift. Inhale, exhale. Good, staying grounded through the outer edges of the feet here. Squeezing the underside of the glutes as you lift. Good. We're here for 4, 3, 2, final 1. Lifting the left arm up to the sky. Relax the trap down and away from the ears. When you're ready, releve, lower down. It's up and down. Four, 3, 2, final 1. Stay lifted. Arm travels down. Lower it down. Lift it up. Try to keep the heels nice and lifted. Exhale. Here's 4, 3, 2, final 1. Drop the heels. Take a little stretch over. One more time through this series. Arm out in front. Wide plie. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Only here for 8. Here's number 4 already. Here's 2. Here's 1. Arm to the sky. Releve. Lower down. Up. Down. Roll through the foot on the way down. Toe, ball, heel. Feel that connection to the bottom of your foot. For 2. Last 1. Stay up here. Arm out in front of the chest. Lower it down. Lift it up. Down. Up. Total of 8. Here's number 4. Work to find that full range of motion. Lengthen the legs all the way every time for 2. 1, hold it low, pulse it. Up an inch, down an inch. Pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Lengthen the legs, drop the heels. Stretch it up and over. Breathing in space. And exhale the heat from your mouth. All right, we're gonna turn to face our chair. I'm gonna keep my right leg as my standing leg, my left leg as my long leg. Placing the forearms on top of your chair, we have a gentle hinge forward here. And then we'll lift the leg up, tap it down, up and down. So there tends to be like a lot of this. Try to keep your chest nice and lifted here. And lift. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. Up an inch, down an inch. Lift and lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the feet down. Walk the feet back. Melt your heart down. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Final time, inhale, exhale, rise up to standing. One more time through this series. Forearms down, right foot down, left leg long. Up and up. Good push, squeeze the underside of the glute. You got this. 8 more. Here's 6. And 4. Great job. Here's 2. Here's 1. Pulse it. Up and up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back into that nice stretch. This time, open your feet up a little bit wider. Maybe you sway through the hip side to side. And let's roll it up to standing. All right, let's go ahead, place the chair off to the side for now. And then sitting down towards the top of your mat, we'll have the legs long. Pull the toes towards the nose. Arms are long out in front of your chest. Squeeze the shoulders together down your back. Gently curl the tailbone. Inhale, exhale, rolling down and back to the mat. And stretch the arms up overhead. Take a long body stretch here. Maybe you want to point flex the feet. Roll the wrists and ankles. Kind of let yourself rest for a moment here. And then bend your knees, please. Feet are hips distance apart. Arms are down by your side. A few rounds of shoulder bridge articulation. Elbows are wide, shoulder blades are wide. Gently curl the tailbone. Inhale, exhale, rise to the top. Then starting at your heart, inhale, exhale, slowly melt down. A few more times here. Rising and releasing. Good, just a little massage for the back body here. Here's your last 2. And your final 1. And release it all the way down. Okay, go ahead, grab onto your weights here. We're gonna do a combo of some bicep curls with our single leg stretch. So keep the weights down by your hips for now. Your palms face the midline of your body. Bringing your right knee to your chest, your left leg is long. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Float your arms. We're gonna coordinate opposite limbs, okay? So right now your right knee is in. You're gonna pull your left elbow in, your left hand in. And then we switch. Don't be too concerned if you're doing opposite sides than me right now. Just moving at a pace that feels comfortable for you and your body. Feeling the work in your core. And then keeping the elbows nice and lifted, right? If we drop them down, we're really not gonna feel this too much. Curl, curl. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, great. Left leg is long, right leg is long up to the sky. Point your toes. You're gonna go ahead and bend your elbows here. Elbows are gonna be in line with the shoulders. And then palms are facing forward. I'm gonna do a combination of a single leg circle and a little press here, okay? So I'm gonna circle my right leg over the midline and around. Punch up, pull it down. 2 more. Circle, punch up and down. 1 more time this direction, circle, punch, lift. Good. And we reverse. We go right, down, left, center, press, pull, right, down, left, center, push, pull. Last time, push, pull, releasing down, grab for the right leg. Lift the left leg, point the toes. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Little double pulse and switch scissors. Inhale, exhale. Try to keep the lower back grounded the entire time, pointing your toes. Big toes are tracking in line with the hip joints. Take a break whenever you need to. Press. Good. Pull the leg nice and tight for 6 and 4. Last 2. Last 1. Knees into the chest. Drop your head down. Do a little rock side to side. Massage out the low back. All right, from the top. Right leg will be long. Left knee into the chest. Elbows in tight to the waist. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Float your elbows. I'm going to start with the left arm long, right leg long. When you're ready, we switch and switch. Try to keep your head nice and lifted. You're supporting your core here. Elbows are lifted in line with the shoulders. Curl, curl. Make sure you're in a nice neutral spine. Low back is supported for 6, 4, 2, 1, and rest. Drop the weights down. Place your feet open at the width of the mat and just windshield wipe your legs a bit side to side here. And then we'll return to center. Reach the right leg out long on the mat. Make sure the right foot's in line with the right hip joint, pulling the toes towards the nose. Left leg travels to the sky. Elbows in line with the shoulders, palms facing forward. We're gonna do a press, pull it down. We'll circle right, down, left, lift, push, pull, circle. Try to keep the pelvis pretty stable here. You want to connect into the obliques as the left leg travels over the midline of the body. This time we'll reverse. We go left, down, right, lift, push, pull, full circle, full round of breath, push, pull, final time, and we push, pull, release the weights down. Reaching for the left leg. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Float the right leg off the mat, scissor kicks. Pulse, pulse. Good, keep the work in your core. Keep the work out of your neck and your shoulders. Very good. We have 8 and 6. Final 4, 2, 1, rest. Placing your feet down, hips width, arms down by your side. So last time when we did our bridges, we did more of a bridge articulation. This time we're going to go into more of a glute bridge. So I really want you to check in with your low back. You're in that posterior pelvic tilt, so your low back is grounded, right? So your back isn't arched and there's no space underneath your low back. Arms are down by your side. Inhale, exhale, drive to the heels. Lift the glutes up, down and up. Inhale, exhale. Good, keep the core tight the entire time here. And if you lose that little pelvic tilt, find it again and you lower your hips down. It's up and down. Good, we have 6. Final 2. Last 1. Hold at the top. Pulse your hips. Up an inch. Down an inch. Pulse. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Knees fall open to the side. Take a moment. Find your breath. You can open your arms to a T if you'd like. Close your legs together. One last little bridge series here. Heels are grounded, hips distance apart, arms down by your side. 10 glute bridges. It's up and down. Here's number 5. We're halfway there. Squeeze the glutes at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. You're going right squeeze, left squeeze. Good. Sway the hips. Pulse, pulse. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Invite the knees into your chest. Cross the ankles. Look at your belly button on an inhale. Exhale, rock it up to seated. Move your hips back on the mat. And then open your feet up to the width of the mat here. Little spine stretch. Arms stretch out in front of your chest. Energy through the fingertips. Relax your shoulders down and away. Inhale. And then exhale, leading with the crown of your head, slowly round forward, piece by piece. Inhale while you're down, expanding the back body. Exhale, pull your belly button in tight towards your spine. Rise up piece by piece. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale to restack. Final time, rounding forward. Shift your gaze to your belly button. Completely relax your shoulders and breathe. Good. Let's rise up piece by piece. We're going to do one more series on the bar. So I'll have you come up to standing here. Setting up your bar. I'm going to start with my right leg as my standing leg. This time I'm going to have my arms long. If you need a little bit more support tonight, all you do is come to your forearms instead. You're going to lift your left leg long in line with the hip joint. Flex the foot. You're going to open to the side, pull it back. Open to the side, pull it back. Obliques have to work to stabilize here. Open, close. Moving at a pace that's comfortable for you and your body. Reach, pull. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Leg is long. Curl the heel into your glute. Pulse it up and up. Pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the leg long. Pull the heel in. Pulse it up. Reach, pull, pulse. Reach, pull, pulse. Beautiful work. We have 4. Last 2. Last 1. Lower all the way down here. Hands reach down towards the feet. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Roll it up to standing. Find your forearms. Right leg is still the standing leg. Left leg is long for our rainbows. Lift the leg up. You tap to the left, up and over to the right. Tap and tap. Adjust your position if you need to. Lift up nice and high. Squeeze the underside of the glute. And over for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand tall. Right leg is the standing leg. Left hand reaches for the left ankle. Now, just how we did in our bridge series, find that posterior pelvic tilt. Feel more of that stretch come into the quad and the hip flexor. Crown of the head lifting to the sky. Couple rounds of breath. I'm going to gently shift my chest forward. I'm going to stretch a little bit deeper into the hip flexor. Then rising up, gently releasing the foot down. Great. Last series on the bar tonight. This time my left foot is going to be my standing foot. Arms are long. That's really important here. If you don't feel supported, just find your forearms instead, all right? From here, reach your right leg long, flex the toes. You're gonna lift the leg long in line with the hip joint. You swing it out to the right, pull it in. It's out and in. You're stabilizing using those right obliques. You're also squeezing the glute medius. Out, in. Good, you have 6, 5, 4, almost there, 3, you got this, and 2, last 1. I'm gonna readjust my position real quick. Gonna keep the right leg nice and long. Curl the heel into the glute. Gonna pulse it up and up. Squeeze the underside of the glute. Pulse, pulse. 6, 4, 2, 1. Reach the leg long, pull the heel in, pulse it up. Reach, pull, pulse. Total of 8. Pulse. Here's number 4 already. Home stretch. 3, focus on using the hamstrings. 2, pulse. 1, pulse. Very good. Let's take a forward fold. Chin to the chest. Completely relax the shoulders. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Rising up piece by piece on your forearms for our rainbows. Left foot stays down. Right leg is long. Lift the leg up. You tap up and over to the left. Lift up and over to the right. Finding some height here. Squeeze the underside of the glute. And tap. Good. Here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Standing tall, left hand has your bar. Right hand reaches for the right ankle. Pull the heel in tight to the glute. Tuck the tailbone under. Grow nice and tall. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly shift forward. Rising up, release your foot down. Releasing the chair forward. Let's find all fours down on the mat. Bring the knees together to touch. I'm gonna wag our tail a little bit tonight. Drop both of your hips over to the left and then shift your gaze over to the right. Good, inhale through center, got a little confused there. Exhale, releasing your hips to the right, shift your gaze towards the left ankle. Good, so shifting through center, little press, finding a release through my outer hip here, and even into the low back as well. Good. We'll go one last time to the left. And then over to the right. Beautiful. Round back into child's pose. Walking the hands forward, releasing your heart down. And exhale. All right. Returning to all fours here. We're going to curl the left toes under. Reaching the right leg long. Curl the heel into your glute. We're gonna pulse it up and up. Lift, lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, draw the right knee to your chest. Can you float the left knee up? Drop it down. Reach the right leg back. Right knee in. Lift, A lot of low abs here. Pull it in. Lift. Good, we have 4. Lift. 3, 2. Last one. And lift. Round back child's pose. That was a hard one. Returning to your quadruped, tabletop pose, wrists below the shoulders. This time the right toes are curled under. Now really splaying your fingers wide here, pressing firmly into your upper back for some support. Reach your left leg long, flex the toes, curl the heel into the glute. You're gonna pulse it up for 8. Pulse and pulse. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the leg. When you're ready, you're gonna curl the right toes under. You're gonna lift the knee up, drag the left knee in. Drop the knee down, reach the leg long, pull it in, lift. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lift. Pull it in tight. Really nice job. Finding that lift from your lower abdominals for 4. Lift. 3. Exhale. 2. Last one. And lift. And sit back on the heels. Great job. Transfer over to your hips. Legs will be long. Arms stretch out long in front. Curl the tailbone. Roll down and back. Arms stretch up overhead. Walk both of your feet over towards the right edge of the mat. Cross your left ankle over your right. And then take a little side bend over to the right as well. You can continue pressing the left hip out. A little stretch to the left side body. Moving back to center. Walking the feet over towards the left edge of the mat. Cross the right ankle over the left. And then little side bend here as well. Really stretching the right arm up and out, pressing the right hip out. And let's come back to center and then bend the knees. Hands come behind the head. Close the elbows in just a little bit. Make sure you're in a neutral spine here. Lower back supported, rib cage connected. 5 regular crunches. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, crunch up. We're gonna hold here for a moment. Ask yourself, what's working here? Is it your neck and your shoulders, or is it your core? If it's the neck and the shoulders, try to take a little bit of that work out, and then release back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, crunch, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale to lift. Here's your final 2. And your last one. Curl, lower down, open the elbows wide. Lift your legs up to the sky over the hips. Find external rotation, heels together, toes apart. Open your legs wide on an inhale. Exhale, squeeze closed. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. I really want you to create that tension, squeezing the inner thighs, squeezing the pelvic floor, and feeling the lower abdominals turn on as the legs come together. Good. We have 4, 3, 2. Last one. Open your legs to a wide straddle. 5 crunches. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, crunch. Lower down. Lift. 3, 2. Last one. Lifting here. Reach the arms long. Palms to the sky. Pulse it up an inch. Good. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into the chest. Circle the legs to the right 3 times. Massaging out the sacrum. And then to the left 3 times. Good. Let's draw the right knee into the chest. Left leg will be long. Guide the right knee over to the right underarm. Make some wide sweeping circles here, crossing the leg over the midline of the body. And then reverse that motion. Cross the leg all the way up and over to the left. Reaching your right arm long, gazing out over the fingertips in a supine twist. Starting to slow the breath down. Deep, expansive breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Right knee comes back into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. And then lengthen the right leg out. We go left knee to the chest. Flex the toes towards the nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee over to left underarm. Wide circles here. And reverse that motion. Cross the leg up and over to the right. Reaching the left arm long, gazing out over the fingertips, supine twist. Try to stay grounded down through the left shoulder. Deep breaths, expanding the left side of the rib cage. A big breath in. And then exhale, return back to center. Bending both knees, ground down through the heels. Let's cross the right leg over the left, like you're sitting in a chair. Pick the hips up, move the hips to the right, and then drop both of the legs over to the left and look out over the right fingertips. It's gonna bring a little bit more sensation up into the lat and the mid-back. And then let's come back to center. And then keeping the legs where they're at, you're gonna transition the right ankle onto the left thigh and then pick the left foot off the mat. Grabbing to the back thigh if you'd like, maybe better rocking side to side. Maybe you reach the left leg up for reverse pigeon. And then releasing the right foot down. This time we cross the left leg over the right like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Pick your hips up, move the hips to the left. Big breath in, exhale, drop the legs to the right and shift your gaze over the left fingertips. Big breath in. Exhale, legs come to center. And then shifting the left ankle on top of the right thigh, actively pressing the knee away, flexing the left toes. If you'd like, floating the right foot off the mat, grabbing to the back of the right thigh with your hands. Maybe stretching the right leg up. A little bit of rocking side to side here. Then both knees into the chest. We'll take a happy baby. Open the knees up towards your shoulders. Grab to the back of the thighs, the ankles, the toes, the outer edges of the feet, whatever feels best in your body. Pull the knees down nice and tight towards the underarms. A little bit of rocking side to side. Can play with straightening the legs if you'd like. Close the legs together, knees into the chest. Shift your gaze to your belly button. Inhale. Exhale, let's rock all the way up to seated. Grounding down through the sits bones, crown of the head reaches to the sky. Roll the shoulders down your back. Let's go chin to the chest. And rock the chin from shoulder to shoulder. Slowly transition to full neck rolls. Be gentle when you drop your head back. And reverse that motion. Float the head up over the body. Inhale, arms sweep to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, and we're all finished, ladies. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great Monday, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.